Educators will tell you that student achievement is reflected in the data. But as I go around the country, the question I keep asking myself is, why do we always talk in terms of K through 12 education instead of pre-K through 12 education?
That's a good question.
I think there's a couple of factors behind this.
You got a point, Mr. McCann. Early investment's there, you're right.
Perhaps it's because the children younger than that are voiceless.
It is the most essential year. That is where you build all of those foundations. The cognitive, social emotional, literacy, physical, math, all of those skills is where you start. How to tie a shoe, how to tell a friend sorry, how to share. All those skills are important so that when they come to kindergarten, they have some of those skills already to come in. When you're teaching those kids those skills from the beginning, they'll use that for the rest of their life as long as you keep building on them each and every year.
Pre-K for the longest time has had a bad reputation because we do developmental appropriate practices. We do a lot of play-through learning. It's interest-based. And so for people outside of pre-K, you might think that children are playing. And they're not really learning, they're playing.
We now understand much better with brain science, with MRIs and other forms of imaging, how much infants and toddlers or preschoolers are learning every day. They learn differently, right? They learn in the context of relationships, they learn in the context of dialogue, back and forth, or sometimes just hearing. We're working in Virginia to make sure more of our teachers of infants are talking all the time, even if babies are not talking back, which they can't do yet, but they are paying attention, they are developing and acquiring early vocabulary, and we just didn't know that earlier. We thought that babies just lay there, right, for years and years and decades, centuries, and so that's changing.
The basic letters and basic sounds early on before kindergarten, you've got a head start that you can't quantify quite yet. But we know that early investment there, it will only continue to grow as our children matriculate to the next grade level.
It should not just be pre-K through 12, it should be birth through 12. And it's really essential. Children are forming that critical brain structure, and they're developing their curiosity about learning, and they're developing those persistent skills. And you can't really read to learn until you know how to learn to read. And so that starts with those very critical early language skills and early literacy skills. And we all know that the more time you have to practice a skill and the more support you have for developing a skill, the stronger you will become in the skill. So why would we want to place children at a later start by not giving them those tools from the very start?
There's more education insight online at waterford.org.